Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Watford career mode here on FIFA 20. Obviously things aren't going so well for Watford in real life. I don't know when this video will be going out, but as of now, Nigel Pearson has just been sacked with 2 games to go, which is crazy because he's the one that's actually gotten them out of the relegation zone. So crazy things going on in Watford in real life. But forgetting about that, we've got some really exciting news and kind of exciting season in this career mode save. We've seen the progress we've already made in the Champions League, making it through to the knockout stages in our debut season in the Champions League. And obviously we're defending the EFL Cup as well. We've got the quarterfinal of that game in this episode, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. And then we also carry on this kind of aim of ours to get into the top 4. We kind of slipped away a little bit in the last episode, which was definitely a bit of a shambles, the whole episode from my perspective, but hopefully things are a little better this episode. So yeah, let's jump into this first Premier League game of this episode. Alright, so here we go, St James's Park against Newcastle. They've kind of faded away a bit, I think, Newcastle. We had some really good scraps with them, I'd say a couple of seasons ago. But since then, they maybe have fallen away a little bit, and we've kind of pushed on. But hopefully, that doesn't mean they pull out a good performance against us today, because we do need a win after our poor performances in the Premier League last episode. But hasn't started off too well here. Newcastle out on the attack, but Rob Holding, oof, trying to see out his man there, but they managed to get the cross in, and the defending looked very shocking there at the beginning of the game. But we get away with it. And it's still 0-0. Playing the ball out there to Leon Bailey. Great pass into him. Oh, what is that? Yes, into Gnabry. It was a shocking ball there from Leon Bailey. I don't know what he was thinking when he got into that great position. But the ball, fortunately for us, came out to Gnabry again. Ziyech picking up the pieces and then drilling the ball across the box. Gnabry very cleverly there, just taking a couple of steps back. To step away from his defender and just smash the ball in. And early goal, first goal in the Premier League for Gnabry this season, and a great way to start the game. No! Oh my god. And they literally scored a carbon copy of the goal that we scored against. I'm not sure who that is. This dude looks like Coutinho. It's Neuhaus, I think it is. That Kessie got bodied there. I don't know how Kessie got bodied. No one should be bodying him. Rob Holding completely missed the ball. Don't know where Ruben Dias went walking, but yeah, no sooner have we scored. We've seen the defensive frailties yet again that have plagued us this season. Maybe it's the new partnership between Dias and Rob Holding, but yeah, things aren't working out too well. Oh, great play from Hakim Ziyech, getting the ball into Iñaki Williams, and he finishes it off. Yo, that relationship and partnership between Ziyech and Williams has been so strong this season there. You see essentially a 1-2. Great finish from Williams. And again, 23 minutes in, his 6th goal of the league, and we make it 2-1. And yeah, this Newcastle defence looks about as bad as our defence does. So hopefully there's a few more goals in this game for us. Oh, into Ziyech. Can he finish? Oh, he goes for the near post. Oh, Hakim. Oh, into Kessie. Can he finish this time? Oh, and he goes wide. Oh, what is going on? We could have had 3 or 4 goals in this first half. That was a very interesting technique from Kessie there. But we're all over them. The 1-2s around the box are causing them big problems. So we're entering the final minutes of the game now, and we're at the right end of the pitch. Where you want to be when you're winning 2-1 up, and Iñaki Williams battling well there. Picking the ball up. Can he get a last minute strike away? He does, but it's blocked. And just 2 minutes of stoppage time left. Doesn't look like Newcastle will get another attack. We've just got to see off this final attack here. And there it is, the full-time whistle, a 2-1 win away from home. Definitely much needed after the shambles of last episode. And I'm sure those away fans will be very happy. Rob Holding, glad that his mistake didn't cost us when we conceded just after scoring. But yeah, after the shambles of last episode, that was exactly what we needed. Another win away from home, quality win. Now let's move on to the EFL Cup. So we've done fairly well in the EFL Cup this season by rotating the team. So that's exactly what I've done today. 11 changes. We're fighting on multiple fronts now, so we've got to be more wary of how we manage our squad as Martinelli there, really early on, nicking the ball back, trying to burst past his defender. But yeah, Martinelli starting today. Thought I'd give him the nod over Ryan Brewster, just to see. He hasn't really played too much this season, so wanted to see how he would fare. As Minamino here, early on, getting a chance and burying it. He's come on in the attacking midfielder position, the Ziyech position. Definitely favoured him more in that position than out on the right when he has played, but that's a great early goal from him there. Nice little play from Renato Sanchez into him, just taking the ball away from his defender, and then with his left foot, burying it. Goal within 5 minutes away at Burnley. And hopefully that means we can now control the game and maybe see off this Burnley team, score a few goals, and maybe give some more of our fringe players some game time. And there it is, the half-time whistle. As I said just previously, we got very sloppy and we just kind of didn't hold the ball well at all. I don't know whether it was just kind of complacency a bit or not, because Burnley weren't doing too much, but they did grow into the game towards the end of the first half. And we're going to definitely have to be a lot better in the second half if we want to make sure, ensure we win this game, because we were a bit sloppy. Maybe a couple of changes will help with that. But yeah, we haven't been at our best in the first half, even though we are 1-0 up and we got that early goal. So I decided to bring on some reinforcements, maybe to kind of just like spice things up, to put a bit of energy back into this team. Giving some of the other younger guys who didn't get a start today an opportunity, like Brewster and Bukayo Saka. Hopefully they can kind of... no! Ooh, just I got carried away there talking about giving the other guys a chance. We nearly conceded as... Can Minamino here get in behind his defender? He's in behind Long here. Minamino slots it past for his second goal of the game. We talked about some energy, but it was one of the players, not a new substitute, one of the players who started the game, Minamino. Got a march ahead of his defender. He's definitely been the standout player today there. Standout player as he slips the ball past Joe Hart. And 2-0, that should be game, set and match. But there's still 20 minutes to go, so we have to make sure we keep the ball, don't give him any chances, don't do anything stupid, and we should make it through to the semi-finals. And there we have it, the full-time whistle. I didn't even know what happened there. I thought Wesley were just whistling because the ball went off. And that is a 2-0 victory away at Burnley. Solid. We made the changes, and the changes didn't cost us like they have in past seasons. Takumi Minamino proving the difference there, as he gets the 2 important goals, and it takes us through to the semi-finals. So after our busy December, which starts in the next game against Nottingham Forest, we will have a 2-legged semi-final against. We'll have to see who the opponent is. But yeah. We've got a busy December before that, but now it's great to be in the semi-final and just park the EFL Cup to one side for the moment whilst we go and hopefully get on a good run in December here in the Premier League. So we'll see how that one goes. So here we are for the final game of this episode against Nottingham Forest at home. We know how tight it is in those top 4 positions. I think we still lie in 7th, but there's literally only 2 or 3 points in it. Between kind of all of the teams there, us, kind of United, Tottenham, I think. Not Tottenham, sorry. United, West Ham, I think, are up there as well. So we've got to keep, particularly we're in December now, where we've got a ton of Premier League fixtures. So we've got to make sure we keep continuing to winning. If we get like a kind of a hot streak of wins going, we could very easily climb up the table into those top 4 positions quite easily. But a few bad performances and things could go sour too. So we'll need to be on top concentration levels, even though it's only Nottingham Forest, who I think are recently promoted actually. I'm sure this will be a tough game. Oh, Hakim! I was literally just about to say, early doors they were putting like 11 men behind the ball, and we were going to need something special to break them down. But Ziyech comes up with the goods yet again. Maybe he needed that season to settle in to the Premier League, but Jesus, what a finish. That's what the Watford fans want to see. We'll watch that on replay. It was a great touch by Gnabry as he passed it into the path of Hakim Ziyech and used the defender to just guide it around him. Look at this. Keeper had no chance of saving it, probably because he didn't see it. But look at that, right inside of the post. Perfect. Another early goal. It's very rare that we score early goals in every game in an episode, but this episode is one like that, and so hopefully we can use that to press home our advantage in the rest of this first half, and as I've said, maybe don't lose concentration, but actually press on and secure a couple more goals in this first half. Oh, great touch from Gnabry. And into Iñaki Williams. Oh, I meant to say Ziyech because I wanted to say Ziyech because he's had so many chances. But Iñaki Williams, who's been very quiet this episode, flashes the ball wide of the post. But yeah, just one ball into Gnabry, touch, and then the through ball into Iñaki Williams was all that was needed to open up this Nottingham Forest defence. Gnabry again. Oh! No! Oh, Gnabry again. He's got these defenders on toast, he does. But that time the cross wasn't good enough. Iñaki Williams being quiet this episode, but works the shot. Who did that fall back to? Is it Reguilon who was up there? Not sure who that fell back to. Who is that? It looks like it might be Reguilon, but he couldn't bury it. But yeah, Ziyech's been... Ziyech? Why do I keep saying Ziyech? He's been at the forefront of my mind this episode. That should be offside. Oh, no. Oh, look at this. Defender. Defender had it up and he slid in. If we were just a little bit quicker, maybe with a different piece of skill, we could have got a penalty there. But it is 1-0 at half-time. Again, another team that is sitting very, very deep, like Burnley did against us in the last game. But a bit of Hakim Ziyech magic got us 1-0 up. And yeah, I kind of want to see a bit more for Iñaki. He's been strangely quiet this episode, and we haven't said that for very few episodes at all in this whole Watford career mode. All the focus has been on Ziyech this episode. Oh, there we go. There we go. Plays in Iñaki. Oh, referee! Referee, that's a red card. That has to be a red card. Iñaki, I talked about the Iñaki Williams having a quiet episode. And he's probably just about to score there, but the Nottingham Forest guys, Figueiredo, is that his name? Didn't want that to happen. And he takes him off, but it does give us the chance for a Hakim Ziyech free kick here. Would be a great goal here if he could bang this in. As he goes there. Oh, and he gets it in. Our first free kick scored in FIFA 20. How long are we in? We're July, and I scored my first free kick. Hakim Ziyech's been on a mad one. And what a free kick. Right in the top corner. Keeper having no chance. Look at that. Oh, Pantilemon's like a giant as well. He had no chance. It was kind of like a side-footed one. The ball looped quite a bit. It's kind of knucklebally, but he didn't really. That kind of David Luiz type of technique that was. But yeah, fantastic goal from Hakim Ziyech. First free kick. And it's 2-0, and that should definitely now be game over. And they're down to 10 men as well. Oh, there we go. Now it's Iñaki Williams' moment. Oh, I tried the step over around the goalkeeper. Oh, thought it would have been a good way to crown off this episode with a great goal. Into Saka. Oh, Saka. How has he not buried that? It's a great cross from, was it Gnabry, I think it was, in the first instance to get the chance for Saka. But yeah, I should have buried that, man. He scored on the opening day of the season, and he hasn't, I don't think he's scored since. But look at this, Hakim Ziyech bringing out the flicks and tricks and all sorts of these. Hakim Ziyech, oh, going for the hat-trick goal. Should have been a hat-trick of amazing finishes. But that one blazed over the bar. But he's been a class apart this game. He's been an absolute class apart. No one's been anywhere near his level. Oh, Bukayo Saka. Can he finish it? Oh, the defender got back just in time. And they probably put more fight in with 10 men than they did when they had 11 players on the pitch, unfortunately for Nottingham Forest. But yeah, that is another win for us. And I can't remember the last time we got 3 wins in an episode. It's been a bit of a downhill trajectory for us for the past couple of episodes, but this is exactly what we needed to come back, have a great performance, some great goals. Hakim Ziyech, just probably one of the best players in the Premier League right now in this career mode save, with some fantastic goals and just some fantastic link-up play. Definitely moving him out from the right into the middle has been a great decision, and yeah, it's paying for it now, right? We've seen how great he's been, but we'll see what that does to the Premier League table. But we'll see what that does to the Premier League table in the next episode. As you can see there, the next game for us is in the Champions League. Obviously, we've already made it through, so now our goal is, we've got one game left and we're already top of the group. So I think we'll be doing some rotation. I don't really want to kind of get rid of the momentum too much, so I probably won't make too many changes to that game. But make sure you guys tune in to that next episode to see how many changes I make, and also how we get on against Inter Milan, and to see where we ended up in the Premier League, given all the other results, and see whether we've creeping up the table, trying to get into that top 4 positions. But that's it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure to subscribe already if you're not. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.